Hello, hello. It is not recording. Or is it recording? Oh, now it's recording. And it's also Melvor time. We are returning to my account. We've made, in some senses, a lot of progress, and in other senses, not very much progress at all. I see here I just finally grabbed the Sharp Fletcher gloves that had been on my to hunt for list for a while. And as you can see here, we got done, 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 done. I've kind of done everything I can right now without plunging forward ahead in combat, which is going to be our project today. We're going to take a stab at the dungeons that had defeated us before and see if we can get any further, or maybe if we can get into a position to idle some of the content that we'd only been able to actively beat and get more upgrades. The goal is really to get more upgrades because we're not quite there yet. But here's one set of upgrades we can get right now, which are very exciting. The Slayer Gear Mythical Set. This is going to cost pretty much all of my Slayer points. And I'm not really sure how great an upgrade it is. But it was kind of the only thing I could think to do to get myself any sort of upgrade for the skills that, or the stats that matter. Can I? Okay. And I figured, this felt a little cheesy, but I figured it was easiest to get these now. That as I unlock new Slayer areas, the quality of monsters I'd have to fight for mythical tasks would just get higher and higher. So this actually was kind of the ideal time to do it. It felt, as I said, a little scammy because I'm not really taking on the full force of the mythical tasks. But you know what? I made it work, and that's the important part. I'm also going to buy some bank slots before that becomes an issue. Because why not? Let's get up to 888. So yeah, I used sort of a cheesy strat because beyond just having two different enemies to face right now, I would also reroll tasks until I got fairly short tasks, with the Ice Hydra especially because of the regional debuff of 70% attack interval increase, which I could get down to like 40%, but still, that's pretty slow. I wanted some tasks that would go quickly. Okay. Let's try doing some upgrades. There's our Mythical Slayer hat, a whopping 12% damage reduction, which is pretty sweet. Some nice bonuses. Double loot in combat, 30% Slayer area negation is huge. 8% damage to Slayer task. What I was hoping for is an enemy damage reduction. I still haven't seen too much equipment that does that, and I feel like that's becoming a big bottleneck for us. But these are still good upgrades for a lot of slots. I think our net damage resistance is going to inch up a little bit and maybe make some stuff feasible for idling that wasn't before. I don't know. Is this best in slot now? It definitely is when I'm like on task. But we're up to 69% damage reduction. And then other candidates are like the Blazing Helmet is also 12 and a little worse, but a little better. For Mage, again, it's like kind of the same. It's definitely actually worse overall than the Lightning Aura helmet. How about these robes? Oops. So yeah, it's like kind of a wash. Wait. I'm not comparing apples to apples here. Oh, okay. So the Freezing Touch Buddy is better. I don't know, yeah, not really a huge upgrade after all. Keeps defaulting to the wrong one. Definitely something that's going to be necessary as I take on these other Slayer areas. The cowl is definitely best in slot because the previous tier was already best in slot. But I think this vest, it's going to be the same thing where, yeah, the stats are not really all that much better. Okay, a little disappointing. Not the huge upgrades I kind of hoped they were. Definitely necessary for when I'm doing new Slayer areas and stuff, like this lifesteal and this evasion rating thing is quite annoying. But doesn't really get me that much further in terms of being able to get through dungeons and stuff. So what can I do? The Cursed Forest has these masks. I don't even know if those are going to be strict stat upgrades or if they're just going to allow me to use the attacks that the final boss uses in this. This thing, man, I don't even know what these eggs are for. Maybe once I proc the Toxin Spear, the eggs will upgrade the spear if I have some number of them or something. That's my best guess. But it's kind of like, okay, maybe I can idle these two and get a bunch more stuff from these. Which, of course, at some point I'm going to want to do. Or we can try to plunge into this again. And, man, I don't even know if this is such a great, all these great shakes. But they will at least open up the Golden Cloud Mountains, which these have big, big upgrades, presumably, to my main weapons. So, I guess we just try to get through this dungeon again. I think this is the most viable path to really upgrading stuff. And then we just see if the Mythical Slayer gear is like enough to fight these guys off. Okay, so let's get our best possible fighting going forward with just raw DPS and such and not worry about Slayer. In which case, I think I want this. I think so. And then on passive... So what killed us last time? I was failing a DPS check, and then I just decided to YOLO as much damage as possible. We can try to just load up on stuff. So this is magic. So we can try to just load up on stuff that will reduce the chances of being cursed. 20% to avoid curses. We can put that on a passive slot. What does this do again? Oh, this gets her. Okay, sure. Can I do much more than this? Can get some more DPS with some sort of summon combination. Probably like Dragon Centaur is good. That's probably the strongest thing I have access to. What does this do? That's okay too. It's not really that crazy though. Let's check our... Like maybe what it comes down to is I ought to be getting better summons. Like maybe that is a more powerful thing to do. Flare Tusk. Yeah, I think one of these two is like the best I have access to right now, which is unfortunate, but I think this is probably actually the next area I should invest in if I'm still having trouble with combat. Because I've really neglected some of these top tier spirits. Like, what does this even do? Marco Spider. It's like a poison thing. Oh, this is where I need Spider Queen eggs. Oh, okay, I get it. And this requires ectoplasm. Oh, okay, okay. This is definitely useful. Is this a factor here? Damage reduction 70. Oh, yeah. That would make a big difference. Okay, let's let's take a sec. No, I want this, I think. What benefits would I get from having... Ooh, 10 base claw. Maybe I do want the max cape. Oh wait, can I even wear the max cape? I don't think I can wear this. Yeah. Okay, so definitely this max cape is better. Yeah, let's see. Let's just make a few of these and see what kind of synergies we can get. Like, what is the synergy between this and Centaur, for example? We need to get to level 3 of Mark of the Spectre. How do you get that high again? I have to keep discovering it, I think. Huh. I would have thought I would find more of these, because I have been praying pretty consistently. Yeah, I can't get to any of its synergies for a while. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really think about this at all. But this could be the secret to passing some DPS checks. At the very least, we can equip this in Centaur, and there may be no synergy, but we still get this effect, and we still get the Centaur effect, which is... not that great. But it's something. Yeah, now I'm not sure. I'm kind of doubting myself, but this will make a difference to have this on range Chan. We'll make a few more. You got so many of them so quickly, and it's just one per attack, so... I probably already have more than enough to do at least one dungeon run, but no harm in stocking up a little bit more. All things considered, we're making pretty good progress. Like, we are actually quite close to finishing combat and stuff. We can see as there is only the 2 Slayer areas remaining in terms of normal monsters, and 2 more dungeon bosses. So we are getting there. So it makes sense that I'm kind of reaching my limits in terms of plausible upgrades and stuff I can get. In terms of items, there's still a lot of work to be done. A lot of this stuff, I don't even know what it is. Big chunks, of course, are just filling out all the foraging and then the foraged upgrades and stuff. There's some cooking I have to do. At some point, we'll do another big get item extravaganza and try to get all this stuff. Or at least as much of it as I can think of. A bunch of max skill capes I need to get. Huge money sink, that is. But, you know, we're getting there. And then mastery, actually not such a bad spot right now. You can see a lot of them are already close to being done again. Farming is the only one that's done again, but astrology too. But we'll get there, we'll get there. Skills maxed, no big deal, whatever. And then pets. Now I got this just from grinding in Lava Lake, trying to get item drops. And I assume there's similar pets for other areas, but I haven't gotten any of them yet, which is kind of surprising to me because I've grinded in all these areas just about as much as I have in Lava Lake. So I'm not really sure when I will prioritize those, because the effects are pretty sweet. And for all I know, there's a pet that's like, all enemies have -5 damage reduction, which would just be crazy. Let's pet the warm snowflake a few times. But it's kind of like, am I really just going to sit there idling, not really doing anything else productive, fighting these same monsters over and over again, just hoping to get a drop, like a pet? Seems kind of crazy. There's 2 more township pets, but those I assume... Well, this one does have a global effect. I assume they're kind of more oriented towards township, but I ought to get those too, because it's like not an issue, really. Like, I just have to play a bit of township. Okay, we have 4K of these. Let's give it a try. Centaur and Witch. We have no synergy, but it's something. It's something. It's a little more DPS. Why do you have the wrong boots? These... No, you do have the right boots. What am I talking about? Why do you have the wrong... No, that's the right one. Okay. We're all good. I got a little confused. What even goes in here? What is the ranged consumable? That's not just my ammo. I don't know. Because for these... you can set this to max cape. There we go. I'm starting to learn how to use this. Bit by bit, I can understand what's happening here. Okay, so what else can I do? Frostspark boots. So I have the Frostwalker boots. I have the Lightning boots. I can make the Frostwalker boots. They're magic boots. Okay, that's cool. Let's do that. I need 5. I have so many. Let's just make them all. Upgrade. Nice. Slick. These go on magic. And are just a strict upgrade. Okay. And then instead of the lightning amulet, I want this frost spark amulet. Sure. I don't know. I'm doing this so haphazardly. Maybe I should just look at a guide and see what's actually recommended for the best things I have. I don't think this is best in slot, is it? How can I find out? Can I just search chest? No. Wait, what are all these chests? Sorry, this is such a haphazard video. Oh, cool. I never opened these. Sweet. I could have made more bolts. Alright, whatever. I still got plenty of bolts. These don't really have anything interesting, but that's fine. Sure. What chest plate am I supposed to be wearing? Maybe it is the Slayer one. The mythical Slayer body. What else could it be? If I sort things by... Oh, it is already sorted by individual value. I have so many of these now. There's actually so much money in this. Pretty sweet. I don't know. Is it time to just give it a try? Like, I haven't made that many upgrades. Ranged is kind of the one that matters, since we're going to be doing a ranged battle in the end. I suppose I should swap this out for something. Because kind of our idea is just, like, try to pass the DPS check without randomly dying instead of actually preventing randomly dying. Yeah, I don't know. We'll pray protect item. And we'll pray this. And we'll pray that we get through it. Like, we could have done it last time. We just needed to get a bit more lucky. Oh, you should get a passive slot. You can get, I don't know, Elder Crown. We'll try it again, and if it seems kind of hopeless, then we'll look at a guide and see if we can do any better than this. But I could easily see it being, oh, the best thing to do right now is just level up the Spectre summon or some other summon combo. Which would be fine, because it's true that I've just kind of neglected that part of the game. Alright, let's give her a try. You are not the one to fight this, but that's okay. Infernal Power, just tearing stuff up. Love to see it. I think we fight another one of these guys. Yep. Hopefully we just don't proc too many Curse of the Undeads, because that's annoying. Yeah, there we go. It just procced. That's okay, that's okay. You can take a couple more Infernal Powers. I don't mind, I don't mind. Okay. Let's keep zapping you with my burning laser. That's scary. What? Since when? Huh. I'm not actually that scared because they're just dying so much faster than this. Ranged. But yeah, let's try to not die. Jeez, I didn't even like look at these numbers. Okay, now that's not so scary. Yeah, those numbers got really out of hand really quickly. It's just that they were dying so quickly. I was like, oh, these are just mooks, whatever. Am I scared of this? This is lethal. 440, that is lethal. But they're just dying so quickly. Can I... Do I actually care? Yeah, I guess I do. Okay, now... Yeah, now we're safe. The summon attacks do a little bit too. But yeah, this being knocked down to 44 from 49 is actually pretty significant. Oh. That's annoying, but we're still at 77% chance to hit. 445. Why are they so strong? I've like maxed out damage resistance. I guess I can get a little bit more by swapping protect item for the other one, Stone Skin. But I don't know. They're just dying so quickly. It doesn't seem to matter. Like the odds of it proccing a lethal attack. Actually, the situation we were in just now is sort of similar. No, this is what I want. Well, easy. That's all good. Because hit point regen doesn't have anything to do with auto eat. So I think we're fine. 49% damage reduction. But this person doesn't have summons. It's only ranged. Ranged Chan has summons. Okay. We're pretty good here. Getting to the boss honestly isn't a problem, even though we did have some like potentially lethal threats. I think we're still a long way away from idling this, but that's okay. Okay, one more of these I think, yeah. And then we'll be ready to swap to Range Chan ASAP and see what they can do. Got the best bolts, the best crossbow. Okay, summons. Maybe not the best equipment elsewhere. I don't know. It's hard to keep track. But we're doing our best. Okay. Wait. Okay, this isn't... I was looking at the wrong person. We don't even have stats on this person because we never killed them. That's unfortunate, but it's still a magic person, and it's still a lot of scary lethal threats that I can't really manage. The regen is just crazy. 15% every 2 turns. Yeah, we're just like hard getting DPS checked, and we could just instantly die. Because already I've seen 2 opportunities for lethal attacks that we just kind of managed to avoid. It's like almost uncanny how these are just enough to make the next hit lethal without being strong enough to trigger auto attack, which is really, really annoying. But right now we're like kind of passing the DPS check. Like there's our heal. We've gotten it down to under half. But last time, remember, we got it actually quite low. And then shit got really scary because it just wouldn't die. And it started turning things around really significantly. Okay, so now the question is, should we try to up DPS a little bit? Or kind of keep things as they are? I'm okay with keeping things as they are. Like, look at this. It's down to under a 5th health. The poison is doing such good work here. Yeah. That's it. We weren't even probably equipped for that because we had the silly Ring of Curses on. But that's great. That's great. Okay, run. I don't need to do this anymore. Sweet, we got ourselves a bone chest. Our first such bone chest. None of these seem very good. But, curious. Gloves of Greater Shade Summon. So... we perform a normal attack on you, so you summon a greater shade that gives the energy -5 damage reductions. It stacks up to 3 times, avoidable. Excellent! And the stats are better than our Poison Virtuance gloves. This is great. This is actually a huge upgrade. And they're like universal, like everybody can use these. Okay, cool. I'm very happy with this. I thought this would be kind of a more gimmicky thing where it just replaces your attack with the Shade Summon attack that the boss uses, which I actually thought was really cool. But I figured, oh, that's like probably not actually going to be best in slot. Okay, let's... That's not even the exciting thing, though. The exciting thing is we can go into the Golden Cloud Mountains now and try to get these things. And I don't know if I'm going to be capable of killing these guys right now, but we're going to try doing that now. 10 million Slayer points! No! Okay, just kidding. What we're actually going to do is Slayer tasks! Everybody's favorite. No, I actually quite enjoy Slayer tasks. Okay, I'm going to switch to melee. And we're just going to do Master Slayer tasks, I think. Because none of these things will kill us. Even remotely. We should be able to just annihilate them quickly. I think this is probably the best bang for our buck in terms of getting just a lot of Slayer coins very quickly. But I should equip all my Slayer gear because they help increase Slayer coins and stuff. 8% Slayer coins, yep. I mean, sure. Wait, you can upgrade? Whoa. That's new. That's really cool. Oh, shit. Wow, I can make a lot of use of other potions now. Because I have a whole lot of, like, I can upgrade all of these, and then upgrade all of these, and upgrade all of these. And I don't even know what I'm doing, I'm just clicking, but this seems very useful that I can take all these potions that like weren't so great that I had no reason of using I'm just clicking so much because it's addictive. Those are already maxed. Sure, upgrade them all. Yeah, why not? Go crazy, go crazy. Critical strike, more like triple critical strike. Diamond luck 3, more like, oh my gosh, we have so much diamond luck 4 now. I don't even know if this is smart because I'm trading them 3 for 1. But I think it's actually good because usually the amount of dosage is more than 3 times. Oh, just kidding. This is an exact example of the opposite. I just wasted a bunch of potions. And my fervor of clicking everything. I don't regret it though. It's just more exciting to have higher level potions. Yeah. Trap that shit. Yeah, you too. I love traps. Yeah, upgrade all of those. This is so cool. Yeah, let's get... Ooh, so many generous harvests now. You too. And, you're maxed. And you get upgraded. This is so silly. Okay, that's cool. That's for any of y'all out there that didn't know about that either. But I feel like most people probably did because most people read stuff like the patch notes and the guides and such. Okay. I'm not doing this in any like logical order whatsoever. Oh yeah, we definitely need maxed out bird's nest potions. I still haven't forgotten about the township grind. 1 million bird's nests. We're gonna do it. It's gonna happen. It may happen after everything else. I'm doing these in like a maximally inefficient order sometimes. Definitely already upgraded 3 to 4 for those. What should I sort these by to make this less stupid? Okay. Now I can free up a lot of inventory spaces too by just selling the leftovers. Oops. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. Only 4s, only 4s. We live in only 4s world. Nice, nice. Nice. Almost parity. Nice. Okay, this is stupid to make a video out of. Okay, let's plan out the account a little bit more. I think my top priority is getting 10 million Slayer points. Which should be trivial. I don't know how long it'll take. That was like 1.5k right there, so really not that long. Because this essentially is saying that this is like some math amount. It's like 500,000, and we need to get 7 million. So it really won't take long. Then we can go... Okay, let's start writing this down. Wow, I'm almost at 100 Notepad++ files that I never close or save or label, containing such fun as a list of sitcoms that I like, prompts for GPT, the anime season plans, another anime season plan. A lot of history in these docs. Mostly just Melvor Idle and anime. Okay. So 10 mil Slayer coins. And then hopefully we can kill these things. It's like pretty high combat level, but not insanely high. And the lifesteal is annoying, but it's nothing that we can't power through and hopefully just nullify. Or I guess right now I'm maximally nullified. I guess probably a few other items can reduce it a bit. That's a lot. Okay, fair. And yeah, I want these weapons. Okay. So And then I think let's work on summoning. Like, this stuff is all already maxed. Right? Even did the combat ones, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. And then agility is set up for combat quite a bit. I could maybe do better. It is what it is. Yeah, just because I feel like we are gonna get walled by not having enough damage reduction soon. And I don't really have a path for, like, coherent upgrades there. This is all just, like, DPS upgrades. But maybe these things drop armor upgrades, too? We will have to see. You will see with me. This was a long video where we didn't accomplish too much, but we did beat another dungeon. We beat this guy. So there's only one more dungeon, actually. One more boss that we haven't fought yet. We are nearing the end of our combat journey. And we can get back to the real fun, which is, of course, skilling and mastery. Okay, that's all for now. Bye-bye.